If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I have been really thinking about so long on how I want to attack the new AP update, on the type of defense I want to run, because they've had some massive changes. Of course, one step ahead being absolutely noogied into the dirt and making it double what it was. They actually doubled a few of the abilities, including one step ahead and double or nothing. And I was running man-to-man for quite a long time, right? And I was running man-to-man for quite a long time because it was effective. You got to do what works in this game. This year, this Madden, I have become a passer more than I've ever passed in my life in a game of Madden. I pass 75% of the time. And that is because nickel 3-3-5 wide, and they're able to shoot the A gap on majority of the runs, can make it very difficult to run the ball. So I had to just incorporate, a heavy passing scheme to be successful with. And, that's what I had to do, because if I kept trying to run the ball, I'm just going to get destroyed against people that shift their line, crash this way, shoot the A gap. You guys know how it works. So you got to adapt, right? At the beginning of the year, I've been a zone guy in Madden because man really hasn't been relevant in Madden for a while. A lot of ways to beat it, but this year with the abilities, it was pretty good. So I had to adapt to get away from zone, and now it's time to readapt again because of the ability changes. And again, I've been thinking since Tuesday on what it is I want to do defensively, and I think I figured out what it is I want to do. So. One of the changes I just did is because of David Boston being ×3 Cardinals. That gives me a little bit of leeway on being able to get extra Cardinals out of the lineup to be able to replace with, non-Cardinals and stuff like that. So we got rid of one so we can get Kenny Young back to the team. Now, the reason why we want Kenny Young on the team is, you guys know, in 3-3-5 odd, if you have less than 80 agility, you're able to go on ahead and auto loop around the O-lineman, and he has that. He's one of the fastest guys in the game that you can get with under 80 agility. So we want to have him on the team in case we want to go to 3-3-5 odd. So we're going to go on ahead, we're going to upgrade him, and we're going to put Sprinter on him, because that right there is going to make him a little faster, +2 speed, and it's also going to lower his agility even a little bit more. But let's go on ahead, we'll put Sprinter on him. And again, that is going to make him just a little bit faster. He was my loop rider 3-3-5 odd before. I actually just picked up Montez Sweat the other day, and I think I'm just going to fully power him up. What I'm thinking, the defense I want to run is, I think I'm going to sit in a big nickel over G cover 4 palm style match defense and mix in some 3-3-5 odd with, the loop. So in order for me to go on ahead and do that, I was really thinking, and, it's like, okay, double or nothing is 4 now, but it's still arguably the best pass rushing ability in the game. Even though Edge Threat Elite has been taken down to 1, well, not 1 AP, that would be wild, but it's been taken down 1 AP to 4. And you take a look, you read the description, they actually got rid of the under pressure variant of the Edge Threat Elite. It's just dominant edge rush moves and increased QB pressure. So I don't know if the whole under pressure part of it's still there. Maybe, I don't know. It used to say, it would have it in the description, but I'm assuming it's still there, right? I don't think they got rid of it, but I'm assuming increased QB pressure is still the under pressure part of it as well. But as you guys know, Edge Protector is the way to negate Edge Threat Elite. You're going to go on ahead, and if you have Edge Protector, it's pretty much going to stop it almost every single time. That 1 AP on the edge is pretty much going to stop it almost every single time. And with extra AP now, and I have yet to play a head-to-head game since the update, but I've played, some squads, and I've definitely have watched a lot of head-to-head streams just to see what abilities people have out there. And, mostly everybody now has 2 edge protectors. And that is because with the extra AP, why not? And with them lowering edge threat and with them upping the AP total, more and more people are finding a way to get edge threat here and there. But Double or Nothing does a pretty good job against edge protectors. Edge protectors by no means is going to go on ahead and keep you safe against a Double or Nothing animation. Edge threat, though, it's pretty much going to stop it every single time. So, we have John Abraham, who has 95 speed with Double or Nothing. And, I think this is the route I want to go in defensively. So we're going to go on ahead and do everything here that I want to try to accomplish. Get our 15 AP just to try it. If it fails, it fails. It is what it is. But, the direction away from it, I will still play man-to-man every now and then. But for the most part, we're going to try a heavy zone defense. We actually won a Super Bowl the other day, so that right there is very, 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 very helpful. And we're going to liquidate those trophies into cons. And we are going to then purchase full Montez Sweat, because he is going to be able to have 96 speed with Double or Nothing on the outside. And I feel like, with that speed, all he really has to do is just shed, and he's going to be able to track anyone down. Him being able to have such great speed is obviously something really, 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 really good. And we just need to have him animate. That's all we need to do. If we allow him to animate, he's going to be able to come screaming off that edge at 96 speed. And again, Abraham with 50 Cardinals has 95 speed. So that's really, 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 really fast. So we have 306K. Now, Montez Sweat was going for about 200. We're also going to need training to finish him up. So let's take a look. And we're just going to try it, see how the cover 4 palms match defense goes. I think it can be very, 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 very effective if done right. I still will be sprinkling in some nickel double A gap. I still will be sprinkling in some 3-3-5 odd, but we want to have a base defense, and I think cover 4 match should do a decent job of being able to contain them. And with Double or Nothing, hopefully we can get some pressure, force some bad throws, and be able to, pick some passes off. It just sucks that what I really, really wanted to do, I can't really because, of the AP update and them adding so much to Acrobat. I would love to throw some Acrobats out there, but unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to do that. Okay, so we definitely want some training here. See who it is we can afford. Well, first, let's buy Sweat. That way we know how much training we have. We're not going to have much. Not going to have much to work with. Montez Sweat is 203. Gonna go ahead and cop him. That leaves me with not much, 100K, and I don't think I have anything in the binder either to go ahead and get this done. We gotta figure something out, which we will. All right, let's go take a look at Montez Sweat, see how much training it is we need. I know that I can train down. Well, I know I have a little bit of extra sprinter. Right? I have 2 extra sprinter, which we can get rid of. Okay, no, everyone that has it here definitely needs it. Let's take a look here. And, okay, Andre Johnson doesn't need it because he's never really going to see the field. And neither is Logan Thomas. Andre Johnson might see the field and just like in Wildcat and stuff like that, but really, it's not really going to be seeing the field like that. So that gives us a little bit of training back on him and Logan Thomas. All right, gives us a little bit of training back. Again, we're going to take a look because we're obviously going to need training for abilities and stuff as well. So, you know how that goes. All right, Montez Sweat is going to need 10,000 train. Okay, so not too much. So if I actually spend 100K on training, then we'll be good. 100K is gonna be. Because I can't. Oh, wait. We got some unopened packs here. I think we got like 2 dailies here. Oh, we got a touchdown pack too. Oh yeah, let's go. This was from the Super Bowl we won. So yeah, we got some extra coins just sitting there. Okay, now we should be able to get close to at least a 94, which is like 10K training. I would love to get like a 200K to be able to get close to like a 96, but okay. But 10K training is definitely way more than enough to be able to finish Montez Sweat and also have leftover training to do the abilities that we want to go ahead and do. So we are going to see what the most is we can get. Maybe if we can get a 95 for 170, that'll be pretty good. We should be able to, right? For sure. We can get 95 for 170. We just got to find the cheapest one that we can go ahead and get. So who's the cheapest 95? Julian Edelman, it looks like, on the Patriots. Okay, so Julian Edelman is going for 146. This right here is 25K training or so. So we're actually going to be playing Weekend League. By the time you guys watch this, I'm probably live right now streaming Weekend League. Link is in the description. Twitch.tv/Mr. Golden Sports if you guys want to come through, come hang out as we probably going to go 1-24 playing match cover 4 the whole time. But again, we're going to sprinkle in other defenses as well. So it's not going to be our, main primary defense. But we're going to see what it is we can do. Okay, again, this Montez Sweat is going to be super fast. And that allows us to go on ahead and get... yeah, we like the Blitz one better. That is going to allow us to get... Now, again, he can get Edge Threat Elite for the same AP. But I'm thinking we're going to see more and more Edge Protectors. And if they have an Edge Protector, that's just pretty much dead. Now, without any Edge Protector, Edge Threat Elite is really good. Like, it's phenomenally good. But I'm thinking I'm going to run into more Edge. I mean, we'll see. I'll gauge off of, the type of offensive abilities I see. If I don't really see Edge Protectors like that, then I'll probably keep one double or nothing and one Edge Threat. But, for now, we'll go with 2 double or nothing. So that right there alone is going to be 8 AP. And then we have Slay. We're going to unactivate Slay. We're going to keep... Is Barry my best zone guy? I think he is. I think Barry is my best zone guy. Yeah, Eric Berry definitely has 99 zone. He's like the only one that has 99 zone outside of someone that I can put, in the slot. I mean, I could do Slay there. Okay, so I'm trying to think. So we have our 4 base down linemen and big nickel over Jeep, and it's going to be Abraham and Sweat on the outside. We're going to have J.J. Watt at D tackle, and then we're going to have Dwight Freeney at D tackle as well, just in case if I have to spy. He has 92 speed. Definitely someone that should do a pretty good job of containing someone in the pocket. So that's our 4 down linemen. On our outsides, we're going to have Cromartie and Night Train. And then I think we're going to go... I think I was going to do 4 corners. I think I was going to do Night Train and Cromartie on the outside. And then up top, I was going to do... Well, I'm going to be using the weak side safety at all times. So it's not always going to be Simmons. So I'm trying to think. If we put Night Train, Cromartie, then at safeties we put Pat Pete and Slay, and then I know I want to get at the middle linebacker spot. I want to go Sam Mills and Deion Jones because they're fast enough. They have pretty good zone coverage, and if they match and they have to, man up and stuff, the important thing is that they get zone for one, mid zone for one, and we could go Adrian Wilson where it saves me an AP because I don't need Lurker. These guys actually jump. Lurker is, obviously really good for linebackers because you'll actually get some jumping animations. So it's like, where do we want to go with the AP here? We could go mid zone here. His main coverage is okay. His zone coverage is okay. And even though it's technically a zone, they will match. And, so that's technically like I would like to think man coverage is involved in there as well, even though they're technically in a zone. But I mean, I could go Pat Pete and Slay at safety, Night Train and Cromartie on the outside, and then the three linebackers. I could go Wilson, Simmons, and Barry. And Wilson, Simmons, and Barry, I could get mid zone on those guys, and that does save me some AP, right? Let's see. Okay, no, mid zone is 2 for a hybrid, so he gets it for 2, and I think Barry gets it for 2 as well. So that's 4. Wilson gets it for 1. That's 5. So it's like, instead of just mid zone on Wilson, I could get mid zone and Lurker. Well, I mean, instead of Simmons, I could get mid zone and Lurker. On Mills. And I have seen a Lurker, do some wild thing. Let's just keep it how I originally was gonna do it. So right here we were gonna go mid zone. Where you at, mid zone? We're gonna go mid zone and Lurker. And then I think it's wild that Field General gets it mid zone for 1, but pass coverage guys get mid zone for 2. That's wild, right? You wouldn't think that. But let's go on ahead and let's go Deion Jones. Okay, he gets Lurker for 1, and then we get mid zone for 2. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is our 15 AP. And whenever we run, because this right here is going to have me have Sam Mills and Deion Jones in the middle, and then on the outside we'll have Eric Berry, and all those guys are active with mid zone. 2 Lurkers for Sam Mills and Deion Jones, so they can actually go on ahead and animate. That right there is our 15 AP, and we have Zone Hawk already on him. I don't think Simmons sees the field. I mean, I could put him at safety and user him over, let's say, like Pat Pete, and still keep Slay on, one safety, and I can just user one or the other. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's actually have these guys active with. Okay, so shutdown is tighter coverage and more interceptions than contested catches. You have Zone Hawk, which is more interceptions and zone coverage. Then you have Reinforcement, higher chance to defeat run blocks and disrupt catches. So it's kind of like a mini universal coverage and run stopper combined in case they run the ball. But we should do a decent job of that. We'll just put Zone Hawk on him and on Deion Jones. And we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see how we do with it. Obviously, if we don't like it, we can, change some things AP wise to go back to a certain style of defense, but we're really going to try the match defense for a little bit, see how it does. Now, obviously we can't sit here and expect the defense to just lock down everything. There's going to be games that are going to be extremely frustrating. It's going to be games where we get no pressure. There's going to be games where, they make a mistake and the, match coverage, does very well. Those are things we got to go on ahead and wait to see. But let's activate him. Let's activate Deion Jones as well. So we have 3 Zone Hawks out there. And again, we're going with 2 double or nothings on the edge. We're going with 3 mid-zone KOs and 2 lurkers. And we're gonna see how it does. I'm excited to see how it does, man. If you guys are interested in seeing how it does, link is in the description. Twitch.tv/Mr. Goldosaurus. Appreciate the love and support as always, fellas. Until next time, peace.